pop up on you for you. You know, just I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it makes me feel weird because it burns when I pee too.
Should probably get that checked out.
Yeah. Oh, I am.
Yep.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm your host, DorkyDev. Today, we decided to try this out. I'm joined by SoyTortuga, back from a move, Caver J, Toarn, and living up to his name for the first time ever, Tree Cups.
Sure. First time ever.
The Five Fuckers Podcast. Let's go.
Yeah. Look at all us fuckers.
It's a great
Probably
idea.
a bad idea, Stardust. Which reminds me, I forgot to add chat to the screen.
It's okay.
You asshole.
We're Har Har, and this is Five Guys. Bop, bop, bop.
No, this is not Five Guys. We don't have.
We don't
Burgers
have
or fries. We don't have burgers or fries. We're fucked.
Man, that sounds delicious right now. I could go for a burger.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. I haven't eaten yet.
Dude, have you?
That sounds like it. That sounds
Hold
like
the, hold the phone. I have literally been watching you eat during this
I've
entire
had two
intro.
bites! 2 bites!
I think it counted more than 2.
He's too
I
busy
counted-
stressing the fuck out to enjoy his meal. Is what we're learning from this.
I'm what?
Too busy stressing the fuck out.
Probably.
Hey, bro. I got some protests for you.
Go
Who's
for
bro?
it.
Which bro? Which bro?
Deep breath.
Oh, you're talking to Dev.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we started talking about burgers for a second and made me think about something I wanted to talk about.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear about McDonald's new international items being brought to the US?
Wait, what?
Yay.
Hang on one second. I have to turn off my ad blocker so I can read this news article so I can tell you all of the items that are being
this
brought
is
over.
usually, I'll say this, usually you send me those so I can show them off.
I just thought about it and I'm trying to find this real quick here.
You're gonna have to send it to me on the Har Har, or on my, whisper it to me on Twitch.
I'll
Whispering to you on
directly
Twitch.
into your
Okay.
See, I thought McDonald's thing was infecting the rest of the world with our fat Americana. Like,
Not importing anything?
yeah.
No,
like-
no, they've gotten
they're-
creative overseas.
There we go. This has something. All right. I'm sending it to the Har Har.
DorkyDev.
DorkyDev himself. All right. Ha 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 ha. Sorry. I'm really bad at Twitch.
No, you're not. You hit affiliate.
Well, thank you. Yes,
Everyone,
yes, I
give
have.
Steven a round of applause. He's affiliate. Like, good job, man.
Like, now
Thank you. I'll
that
take
we
a
are
bow.
officially
I'll take a
up,
bow.
I will give a genuine congratulations. to them.
Why, thank you. Okay, I sent you the link here. The 4 items that they are adding from the into the U.S. from other places. The one that I'm most interested in is the Grand McExtreme Bacon Burger from Spain. They're
Grand
bringing
McExtreme Bacon Burger.
yes, that sounds delicious to me.
That also doesn't sound very Spanish to me at all.
That sounds zero Spanish at all.
But it's McExtreme, man. They're also adding the Stroop Waffle McFlurry from the Netherlands.
The
Um,
Neverlands?
Yeah, from
Neverland.
Neverland.
They
The
never should
Neverlands.
have had. They should never have invented these because people are just
Yes.
gonna get sick of
They're
this.
adding tomato mozzarella chicken sandwiches from Canada, and then cheesy bacon fries from Australia, which
makes
they've
sense.
already
They've
I
already
just want to
done
know
that.
where the fuck is the Royale with cheese?
Royale with cheese, huh?
Yeah.
You're never gonna
Royale
get it.
with cheese?
Royale
Yeah,
with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
What's a Royale?
Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
No?
I'm glad that Dev is the one that got offended.
No idea what that is.
Have
The
you
sad
seen
thing
any
is,
Quentin Tarantino?
I don't know if he's being truthful. That's the thing.
I'm
That's
not-
that is the main thing I love about Toarn, because he's so good at just speaking that you don't know if he's just fucking with you or not.
I don't know.
Which is why, I don't believe anything he says unless he's just like hyperactive about it, because then I know he gives a shit.
it's one of the best films ever.
Also, he's being very truthful. He's never seen Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh, Dragon, you need to. It's so good.
Nah.
Yes.
I would say everyone should watch it at least once.
It's a fun film. That, or you should. In all honesty, I do prefer Reservoir Dogs more when it comes to Tarantino films.
Dev, are you ready for me to break you?
What?
Oh,
I've never watched it all the way through either.
What? Pulp Fiction?
Mhm.
No,
You're
What's
doing yourself
okay?
a disservice.
it's okay.
I've seen bits and pieces.
It's fun. It's a good film. It is a good film, Stardust.
It's
not
aight.
a- I'd say it's a little more than a cult classic. Like I had to watch
ahead.
that a handful of times in film
Go
class.
ahead. Keep trying to argue that point. I'm sure you'll make headway.
I'm
If
sorry.
it was used in a film class, then I probably won't like it. That's like
Shit.
how
It's by the
movie
guy
critics.
who did Django.
If you ever compare like movie critics to Rotten Tomatoes, they're always completely different. Like what movie critics say is a good film as opposed to like what the rest of the world thinks is a good film, it always differs. They very rarely go inside.
Yeah, I know this, given that me and Steven have a podcast where we disagree about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And here's Dragon.
Okay.
Movie critics are dumb. Not sorry.
exactly. That's what I'm going to
That's why I don't read other reviews at all or anything. It's fine.
I mean, it's understandable. I get that, like, movie critics, if your job is to watch movies all the time, most movies are pretty cliched. And so they don't like watching the same movie over and over again. And so something that's different appeals to them. But the masses like cliche. And that's how it works. So
That's why I'm still not looking forward to Dora the Explorer when it comes out in August.
Dude.
is that a live action?
Yeah, it's
I
live
thought
action.
that trailer was fake as shit.
I
When
wish
first-
it
Gotta
was.
be
I thought
great.
it was so fake.
Dude.
I actually genuinely enjoyed watching it because of the ridiculousness of this, because I thought it was fake. And then I find out, no, it's a real thing.
It's
My
100% gonna happen on the show too.
Yeah,
Oh
it is
my
at this point.
Gosh.
My only hopes is like
Dragon.
I watched this trailer. I was like determined I'm just gonna watch this trailer. I don't give a damn. And I saw the moment where the guy takes Dora and he's like, "Hello, Dora," and I'm really hoping that's not supposed to be Swiper. Like
Oh my god.
he
If it
swipes
is,
Dora.
No. All I really want, like, I want Swiper to be in the movie, but I want it to just be this normal dude in a furry.
No, swipe right.
And that's it. Like, that's all it needs to be.
You're terrible.
Swiper's just spends the entire time on his phone
podcast-
going like,
this channel has been set to mature before my channel was set to mature. So,
Are we
Oh,
still
really?
sure?
yes.
Oh,
That's a good thing.
No
Yeah,
shit,
that's a good
Sherlock.
with our slip-ups that we have every now and then.
Oh my gosh.
Phrases.
And Dragon is substituting for chasing tonight, apparently, or at least that seems to be the real
Wow. How dare you replace our resident pervert? What's wrong with you?
what?
What?
Resident pervert? What are you talking about?
Have
Chasing.
you ever seen?
Have you
Oh,
ever had
chasing.
chasing in your chat?
Okay, no, never mind. Okay, he didn't hear chasing was mentioned. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're
I
good.
know chasing.
And this is
Everybody's.
not, for anyone watching this back, this is not an insult to chasing. This is
fact.
I've
enjoy
heard the story of why Chasing is the way Chasing is, and it's just hilarious to me. You do know, like Dev, you do know who like opened that floodgate, right?
I probably do, but I don't remember off the top of my
It was
head.
Has.
I'm not surprised. Oh, right, right. Fucking has, man.
It's literally my favorite story ever because, like, for the longest time, Chasing never said anything. Like, she was just like all like prim and proper. Then all of a sudden, Has posed a sexual joke, and then the floodgates fucking opened, and that became her niche. At that point, it's just like, oh fuck, whoa.
And
I mean,
hasn't looked back since.
No,
don't think she
not
can
even,
look back anymore.
not even a glance. Not even a glance.
Just own your shit, man. Like, she's flying her flag. Can't blame her for that.
Oh no, I'm not.
Which actually fun. Shit's good. So how's everyone's week been, by the way?
Long.
It's an apt way to put it for me as well.
I've been making
Very
robots.
Robots.
Yep.
Are they in disguise?
No, they build shit.
I got that, Dev.
Thing all of a sudden.
My week has been pretty laid back.
Was it this week or last week when you had the rocket thing satellite happen?
Last week we talked about
That was last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah, Steven, keep up, man. Jeez. It's not like you were in
Let's say,
town or anything last week. You should have just.
Say my
Was I on
No, you weren't. That's why you weren't on the show.
time?
say my week's just been same old again. Said it off stream. I'll say it again to brag on stream. Had a phone interview today, crushed it. Expecting good things. So
Joke's on you. Your boss is watching the podcast now.
good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah.
He doesn't need 2 weeks then.
No, we just need 2 weeks in.
I swear to God. I swear to God. That's what.
Point. No, see,
I swear to God, that's what happened to me.
dude.
You
think
really
so?
think that's what happened?
2 days before I put in my 2 weeks notice, they just get rid of like 5 people, and I'm one of them. I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you mention it on a stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned like, hey, I got an interview at Toyota, and then like 2 days later, like, hey, buddy, I got some bad news.
They come out with a sharpened axe. They're like, sorry, bud, you're on the chopping block.
It's a level of petty I wish I could be.
That level of pettiness is like a couple levels above my pay grade.
I don't have time to be that petty. Like, oh, you
Everyone
want to
has
quit?
time to be petty.
Yeah, it's whether those people choose to make the time to be petty.
Usually, if I'm going to be petty, it's usually out of a joke. Like, I'm being petty, like, oh, you're such a son of a bitch. Like, I'm usually, like, being petty to, you know.
Like Tom Petty? Or
No, he's
dead.
not free falling, man.
Isn't Tom Petty dead?
I don't know.
Let's not talk about Tom Petty being dead, because then
I
my
was just
mom can't
making
watch the podcast.
I was making sure I remembered correctly.
You remembered
Yeah.
correctly.
Okay.
And that's all
I thought it was Dale Earnhart that was dead.
You're thinking of
No, he
Richard
just hit the
Petty.
wall.
He's dead from
okay.
that, though.
But Dale
Dale
Earnhardt
Earnhardt
is also dead.
Yeah.
Man,
Okay,
the levels.
This took a,
The levels.
this took a really morbid turn. I'd like to turn it back around now.
Well, if you're Dale
Like
Earnhardt, you
Dale
can't.
Earnhardt did right to the wall.
I thought me and Zoe had the same.
Oh my god.
So, fun fact, not so fun fact. That was the first NASCAR race I ever watched.
Oh!
Yikes.
No,
I bet you're like, oh my god, this sport's amazing!
no.
No, dude, that
The
one.
thing is, the wreck. Like, I used to watch NASCAR for the wrecks. Like, that's the only thing I waited for.
Same.
And I had seen like so many spectacular cars flying through the fucking air, wrecks. And Dale Earnhardt is literally, turns right.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what happened. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's a sad wreck. And then like it didn't stop happening. I'm like, oh, he did. Oh.
Well, it's like
Wow.
in Vegas, when they did the Indy race there was a guy who one of the racers who said they shouldn't be racing Indy cars on Las Vegas Motor Speedway. He's the one who died there.
So,
During the wreck.
real quick, if you say that they shouldn't be driving Indy cars, and you still drive the Indy car all the places they
He's
shouldn't,
contracted to. Like, that's the thing. He was contracted to.
That's sad.
He's under contract to race. Like, that's essentially what they are. You know, they're on that contract to race for that team.
Next time so like why shouldn't he have been racing? Like what was the deal
He
with
felt that the track was too he felt that IndyCar shouldn't be on that small of a track because Las Vegas Motor Speedway is like a 3-turn track. It's just it's essentially, if I remember correctly, it's like a triangle. If I remember correctly. And I think it was off of turn 1 that he died going into the wall.
Fuck.
Indy cars aren't made for that small of a track, dude. Like,
No, they're not. It's
I
just
thought
like,
it was the last turn when he did it because the way
Was
I
it turn
remember
3?
it was, yeah, I think it was turn 3 because it was his
I couldn't remember
team.
if it was turn 1 or turn 3.
It was his team first, second, and third. He was third, trying to hold back the others to the finish line.
Yeah, no, and he literally called it that week. He's like, this is a bad idea. We should not be racing on this track. Because Indy cars aren't made for that. Indy cars are made to be on long runways. Not quite as, like, Formula 1s need a little bit more room, but like it's sad, dude. Like when you
Dev, I
literally
want to be
called-
honest. I'm gonna be honest. You may be doing a podcast with like 4 country bumpkins, but NASCAR is as far as we go.
I know. I get that.
I don't understand. I don't even know what an IndyCar looks like.
They're the other like fan. The IndyCars are the ones with the 2 fins, the 1 fin on the front, 1 fin on the back. Does that make sense? And they have the open cockpit.
That seems really stupid.
No, pass. Hard no.
They're usually fine, but if you put them on the wrong track, like they did, it's not gonna go well. No matter what tires or anything you do, someone's going to get in a wreck on that track.
You should not be racing a convertible.
Yeah, that is the truth of it.
As a country bumpkin, I agree.
I do find Formula One a little bit more interesting, but my dad watches those, so.
I like the wrecks on speedboat races. Those are
Oh boy.
Those look like somebody should die every single time.
Yeah, because there's not even a boat left.
Yeah.
There's just like,
and yet the guy gets picked up out of the crew and goes, "Wow, what happened there?"
well,
Man,
the
rogue
cockpit
ways, dude.
of those things is like an A10. They're surrounded by a coffin, like a steel that just like literally gets ripped apart from the rest of the boat whenever shit happens. It's fucking...
Oh my god.
Problem.
No, I just looked up speedboat crash, and the first one I see is like it isn't like the fucking coffin that Toarn just described. It was just an open top, and it like flew up, and then it came back around, and the nose hit the water and just catapulted the people out.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, there's a difference
Yet
between
another example.
that's not a race boat, was it? That was a real that was a person.
No,
boat.
race boats aren't open on the top.
Yeah.
And don't have multiple people in them. They only have one person. But that's what happens is they get airborne. They get going so fast in the bottom of the boat because it's hydrodynamic, which is pretty much the same as aerodynamic, is that they get up to speed, and then if they bump up and get in the air, they just they fly up.
Well, remember that's what like some of the best it's the same way with to go back to it, but NASCAR used to have cars that would be able to lift up. Like the moment your car went up a little bit, your car was airborne. Doing 360s
Oh my god!
air.
Oh my god! There we go. These are the ones that I like.
My favorite clip. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was pretty much finished.
So my favorite clip ever of speedboat accidents. It's a close up. It's like a GoPro of these people down, and they're bumping around through some waves.
Yeah,
and then suddenly.
That's the first video that's up on YouTube when you type
Yeah, and then suddenly you hit, and then everybody, they kind of just they're sitting there, and then everybody, while it's still just sitting there, they just kind of fall forward, just suddenly just and then get thrown back, and then it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, having been in those kind of boats before with my family, I'm surprised.
Not a fan.
No, I'm fine with it, but as a little kid, I'm surprised there wasn't more accidents because they had to wrangle me and my younger brother while doing that, while having to make sure the person on the jet ski or on the skis, the water skis behind us, wasn't dead. One of my favorite memories was I had a hat on that I adored because I liked Winnie the Pooh growing up, and it was a Tigger hat, so it flew off my head, and my uncle was back on the on the skis. And just grabs it out of the air and lets go of the thing. He caught
nice.
it.
Nice.
So he caught it and thought that was a good time to just end his life.
No,
I've achieved greatness. Just let go.
If you do it correctly, you just kind of come to a stop.
Yeah, I'm about to say you kind of just slow.
Yeah, he didn't biff it or anything. He just let go of the rope, so he wasn't one-handed pulled by the boat. And then he essentially uses the skis as brakes to slow him down.
Yeah. See, that is the proper way of water skiing. The one and only time I've ever water skiing in my life, I didn't grasp that.
I have never attempted because I don't want to die.
Every stop was just to the water. To the water.
Oh
all the fucking time.
Was a good one, Soy?
No, I'm watching the video that you described, and I scrolled down to the comments for whatever reason, and the top comment is, the way the driver fell kills me. And so I'm like, I haven't watched the driver. Yeah. Oh no, I just appreciate the woman who has her head over the side of it and just gets bitch slapped by the water and loses her sunglasses. I'm like, yeah, that's the peak of this. And lo and behold, Baldy over here, and he just fucking dies. Like, he just does the flop. Like, one second he said it, next second he's just like careening into the floor of this goddamn boat. And I'm watching it again because I'm so
Enthralled?
Demented.
Oh my god, you hear him. Oh god, this is like, sorry. I'm distracted by the greatest thing.
So, other than speedboat stuff, which, by the way, Dragon, that wreck sound, or that, not wreck, but that incident sounds terrifying.
I was reading that in chat. I'm like, that's like a fucking nightmare scenario. That's like, oh.
I would probably be crying on the way down, I'll be honest, because I don't like heights where I don't feel safe.
It would not be tough at all.
I'd be like,
like, you know, you gotta think it's already choppy, so it's not a smooth ride already, right? They have to go like, oh my god.
It's not that bad, honestly. I've ridden on jet skis before, and as long as you're going fast,
this is an inner tube.
This is an inner tube. This is a
inner tube.
Yeah, you're not even like controlling it. You're literally just sitting there and just praying crap goes right.
And then you end up 50 feet in the air. I would cry because that's terrifying.
Oh my god.
So how long until the Har House and we do that ourselves?
We're not doing that.
Holy
I would rather die. I would probably die.
I'd rather go bungee jumping.
The rest of us are doing that. Dev can record it.
Yeah.
No, I'll be inside.
Wow, what a little bitch. That reminds me of a story from like 4th or 5th grade, like back when I was still friends with TJ. Jay, you remember TJ, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Does his last name start with an S?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I know you're
Well, I don't know if you all have ever met his dad, but his dad is just like, he just sounds crazy because he has the voice of the crazy dude in every Adam Sandler movie ever.
That, you know.
the guy with like the crossed eyes.
Yeah, I do. I'm more naked. Yeah, that's basically his voice. And I'm
I like how
people,
all of us
it is
immediately went like,
important.
yeah.
It is important to note here, there is no exaggeration. Like,
Okay,
I honestly wish we could say that there was,
Okay.
but there's not.
We, like, for his
BRB.
his like birthday in 5th grade, his dad rented a pontoon boat for Grayson Lake. So they also have an inner tube. And while he is like driving this boat, we're all taking turns on the inner tube, having fun. And I swear to God, we had like, I think it was like PJ, the real small one, Jay. Remember him?
Yep.
He was on the inner tube, and
Oh, boy.
basically the same thing that Dragon was talking about happened here because PJ at the time weighed like 30 pounds soaking wet. So basically, we get up to speed, and I'm watching PJ and be like, okay, we'll let Terry know if he's going too fast and PJ's like losing his shit. I see like PJ starting to get a little bit better, like hops off the waves, and then I just feel my knees buckle, the pontoon's going faster. I look over, and Terry has a death grip on this like the accelerator, and he's just like, time to go fast, boys. Woo! And then I'm like, oh god, look back, PJ's like 20 feet up in the air. I'm like, I hope you like parasailing! And he just like let go and just
accepted his fate at that point.
I'm like,
Sounds about right.
oh god, he's dead. It's like, Terry, you might want to just like go back to the marina. He's dead. Just call off
Skip
the
like a
search.
rock
We know.
across the surface. That was one of my several wrecks. The one time I went water skiing Dragon. But the rest of them were like lost my balance, let go, and just hit the water. Like one good time.
One where if there was a crowd watching it, it'd go, ooh.
Yeah.
You remember those blob things?
Like half-filled
the blob?
airbags?
The blobs that like summer camps have, where they have like this high tower.
It's like
never
a
went to
catapult.
a summer
It'll
camp,
launch.
so-
Yeah, basically. I
So
feel
ever?
like I
Well, I lived
feel
in
like
the desert. Hey, there's dirt over here. Have fun, kid.
True. The nearest river was an hour and a half. The nearest lake was about 2 hours. There's not much fun in
The
where
nearest
we grew
forest was 3 hours.
Up. Not unless you went into the mountains. The mountains were an hour away.
Yeah,
I
you
swear.
wanted to go to a forest that wasn't literally where you could see your house from.
Yeah, Arizona sucks.
Yes.
Yes.
I swear to God, I have never had more friends in my life than I did the day that they busted the blob out, and people found out I was really fat and was able to like launch them.
I want to go.
Oh, are you
50
talking about
feet
the
in
water thing
air.
where it's like a big brick in the water?
It's a
Welcome
Yeah.
to the rest of the welcome to the party, Dev. Glad you-
Yes.
Motherfucker,
half-filled airbag.
I've never been around one of those in my entire life. Because one, I can't tread, so no. I've
What's
tried,
treading?
okay? Jay, you give me that look. I've talked about it before. I've had
No,
several
look,
teachers.
it's still-
Steven has seen people try to teach me.
It's
He's
just,
been one of those
I'm
people
sorry.
who's tried to teach me, actually. Steven has
sorry.
tried to
It's
teach me.
like, you
It's
can't
like
blame
trying to
me.
teach Frankie
You
how to
can't
scooter.
blame me for being yes, Stardust. You can't blame me for being a little taken aback at that. Like, I'm sorry.
Wait, no. What can't
I
Dev do?
I can't
Tread.
tread. I've tried. I've had
Tread
several
water,
different
flow.
people try to teach me, and I can't, like, I don't know. I can float, I can swim fine, but treading, for some reason, I immediately sink.
Well, you can. You just don't know how to yet. Saying you
Which
can't is a very
sad.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
That's
lived in a
like-
desert, and the only place that I could learn how to swim was the most crowded, disgusting pool in the world.
Buddy, I learned how to float in a bathtub. Like it's you
I
don't need a
can
lot
float.
of water.
I said I can float. I just can't
Then what the
tread.
fuck is treading?
When
Or
you like
you're-
do your hand side to side and use that to
It's when you're vertical.
yeah.
Like your head and shoulders are above the water.
Because the
and you're,
thing
like,
is, it
kicking
gives
with
you
your
the
feet.
option to breathe
Oh.
more, because if you're just floating there, you can't breathe as much.
Because your water's like to hear you.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Therefore, I didn't know it was something that people couldn't do.
All right. Well, it makes you feel
Yeah.
any better, Dev. I'm no longer looking at you weird anymore.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No, it's just something I did freaking naturally.
I
Like,
know it comes
So is-
naturally to everyone. I can't. It doesn't come naturally to me. Okay, and I've seen other people do it. I've tried to replicate everything that I've been told. I've like I can tread for about 10 seconds and then I start sinking. So it doesn't.
I don't
count.
think it comes naturally to people. Like I had to practice when I
yeah,
learned.
you have to. It's a little. I think it's a little weird.
I have
You
no.
just need to go outside more, Deb. That's all.
Yeah,
Like-
when I was growing up, let's go out into the 130-degree weather. That sounds fun.
Oh,
Fuck
absolutely.
that. I lived. Like, not to get on the topic, but why would I want to go outside in that weather?
Because you could go to the nastiest
I
pool
burn.
ever.
I literally, you've seen it. I turn into a fucking goddamn lobster.
But there's usually women at the pool, Dev. Teenage
Okay.
boys. Well, some teenage boys.
Have you ever watched Sandlot? Like, come
Yes,
on.
I grew up on Sandlot. Fuck you. Fuck. No one
Wendy
smalls.
Peppercorn.
But no,
I can't believe you
What?
remembered her name.
I don't like going to the pool because one of the reasons why I don't like going to the pool is because I don't know how to tread, and then everyone makes fun of me for it. So it's just one of those
Oh
things
my
that I just don't like doing.
So it's like why I don't like going to the gym, because everyone's like, "Where's the fat guy at the gym?"
Everyone knows why the fat guy's at the gym. Okay.
No, it's because only healthy people go to the gym. It's so they can get swole.
Dude, fuck that mentality. Like,
That's not true at all.
no, it's actually. Like, when
As
you ever
someone
go to
who
the gym,
was
you
a
go-
gym
you
rat
go-
for a very short amount of time in my life, literally no one thinks about other people in the gym.
No,
Unless
it's-
it's a hot person, they're like, damn, that's
Gotta-
hot.
I gotta go
Like, that's
hard.
literally the end of it. Because usually they're like, man, I really want to lift fat right there. They're not looking at the fat dude in the corner running on a treadmill like, man, fatty, run. If anything, they're like, You know what? Good for him. Good
Jelly rolls.
The
Let
only
me
job,
go.
yeah, so it's either the hot person that draws attention to the gym, or the one about to kill themselves. Either
Yeah.
by running,
Using the equipment
running
the
on
wrong way.
using the equipment the wrong way, or this guy trying to do sprints on the treadmill, thinking that I could totally run on its back settings, and the fucker about goes through the wall. Like
Yeah, so
That or
Go
the
on
gym
that.
bro who feels the need to have like a verbal
Gym bro.
orgasm every time he like rips, like does a rip. And he's got like he's doing like a 5-pound like dumbbell, and that's all he's got. Like those are the only people that draw attention.
I've known so many of those.
I know you have.
Oh
no,
my
like-
god.
because we've
That
probably
is-
known the same ones.
And to go to Dragon's point, why would I go to the pool then if everyone else is hanging out in the deep end having fun and I'm over here in just standing in the water? Again, why I don't like going to the pool?
All right.
I don't know.
Is that why you're so against our Airbnb having a pool?
I
Well,
mean,
I
that's
did
pretty
almost
cool.
drown once as a kid, so there's that too.
Well, it's not like we try that.
I'm a certified lifesaver, so I'll protect you,
Fair.
Dev.
Wait,
I know. It's
when
just,
was your certification? Haven't things changed?
It was only about a
Pretty
year
sure-
ago.
Oh, then you're
I'm pretty
fine.
sure dragging people out of the water doesn't really change much.
well,
Yeah.
the resuscitation part did.
CPR actually does get changed pretty regularly, but I am up to date on it. I'm the American Heart Association CPR certified,
Oh, nice.
so I got you, bro.
Well, it's not that. It's a stupid thing, but it's just one of those things that like my brain, again, latches onto things from my childhood and is like, this equals bad. Because when I was a little kid, I was like 3, all right? And you know those pool tarps that go across the top, and there's like sometimes the toys are on top there, the pool toys?
Oh yes, yes.
As a kid, I saw that and was like, oh, so this supports weight.
falls through, gets tangled in it,
I
almost
should
drowns.
technically be dead. Like, no joke.
I think
Okay.
that
Oh
I think that's just that was just a failure of Darwinism there. Like
Yeah,
that.
I think Dev might be the only living multiple Darwin Award winner.
I'm like multiple. Go fuck yourself.
Oh
Whoa!
my god.
Oh, look at this flimsy sheet above a pool of water. I can
was
definitely.
3.
That. I am the Messiah. I walk on water
I
all
don't
the time.
blame you, Deb.
You're
I
right.
don't
You know,
blame you and
cool.
your
Yeah,
freedom.
you know, I should have been dead. It's fun. Let's joke about it. All right.
It's just,
Bruh,
You're here now. It's fine.
I've had 3 near-death experiences. It's good.
why not joke about it? So far, this is the most morbid fucking podcast we've ever done. Like,
How is it morbid? We've been
Started
talking
with the
about
death
like
of Dale
water
Jr.
fun.
or Dale Earnhardt, and have just
Oh.
proceeded from
starting
there.
with NASCAR wrecks and death stuff. And it's progressed to this
No,
point.
the next thing I remember is just waking up on the couch. Like, I remember stepping and then waking up.
Sounds about right.
Jay, do you remember when we were taking swim lessons, kids, and I nearly drowned over?
Yep.
So we
I
were
did.
like,
Yes,
we
I
were
did.
like 4, and this is when I learned how to tread water. By the way, me and Caver actually took swim lessons together. And there was like some cute girl in the class with us, and so I decided to push off the wall into the deep end before I knew anything. Next thing I knew, I was waking up on the ground next to our version of Wendy Peppercorn.
Oh, fuck.
So you're not the only one, Dev.
I get that, but it's just one of
Mine
those-
was just driven by baser instincts.
Think with the wrong head, man. Counterdepressant at that age, honestly.
I don't think we were quite. I mean, if like
We were-
5,
it-
maybe.
yeah, it was
like
like
5. It was
like first grade, I think, right?
so that was 6 then.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So probably about 6 years old.
Damn it!
Wow. Wow.
Hold on,
Pretty good.
I gotta call Toarn's mom and tell her he is not
Woo.
okay.
Oh man.
Damn.
So
It
you
hurts
gotta be
so
careful
bad
with
because
what
it's
you say,
true,
man.
but man.
You start a channel with that kind of talk, you're gonna get that same hate back.
But no, just
I think it's a little late
I don't have
now,
great
Dragon.
experiences
It's
with
a
water.
little late now.
Also, another
So,
experience
I
I've
have
had.
had very little experience with Dragon, but from what I can tell, she is a very abusive girlfriend, like emotionally anyway.
Shit.
We have a friend we can ask.
Oh?
At least one.
Franco?
No.
Shut
Is this Dev?
No, shut up.
Uh-oh. That was quick.
I was gonna lay out the warning track,
That was quick.
and be like, Steven, you know you're treading on very thin ice there.
Oh, boy.
I know. I love it.
It's
I'm
cracking.
cracking the little ball of fury.
I laugh in the face of danger, he says.
I too like to live dangerously.
But no, actually, I have
love to
another bad
see her
experience
murder
with
me.
water. We were at the
and here's Stardust, my
Oh.
girlfriend being the instigator now. So
the other bad experience I had with water was me, my brother, and my grandparents were over at the beach, and for some reason they decided it was about the same age. They
They
decided
say,
it was
let's just throw him into the ocean.
almost. My brother and my grandfather were near the ocean at that point, and the tide was coming in fast. And all of a sudden, a big wave launches at them, and all of a sudden, my younger brother is being dragged out into the ocean. at that time.
Riptide.
So
I
again,
just saw the saddest fucking story.
I have a funny story involving water.
Well, hang on. I want to hear the full Riptide story because I want to know what happened here.
then all of a sudden, I just remember seeing my grandfather sprinting into the ocean, trying to save him, because I'd be one less brother. There wouldn't be three of us anymore. There honestly shouldn't be three of us at this point. But
Are you referring to you or them?
me twice,
Yeah, each other up?
actually.
No, my room. I found it on sale and everything.
But that next thing I kind of it's part of it's your brain artificially remembering it. But the next thing I kind of remember is just him walking out with my younger brother, kind of like held up above the water by his hand, so he doesn't fall back in as they walk out. So yeah, me and my brother that got dragged into the ocean both should have been dead twice.
Well,
It's
Yeah, that's funny, Dev. Your death is humorous to us.
Yes.
like,
well, I mean, technically, I
think
should
maybe
be.
I think maybe this would be a good time to point out that we might talk shit, but we don't actually hate you. Like,
Actually, technically,
Like
my number's closer to 4, but
okay.
no, he's just never outside.
Jesse, what did you find? Actually, no. Yours was a sad story. Fuck that shit. Steven, talk about something. I don't care.
Sure.
This is
Go
sad
back to
news for
picking on
Toarn.
Dragon. That was funny.
No, this is the sad news for Toarn.
Oh. Wait, what?
You're getting too much pleasure out of that, Dev. My mother may have.
It's not him for once. It's not him.
Yeah.
No, Dev's gonna feel like a sick fuck. World's second largest emperor penguin colony disappeared overnight with thousands.
Yes, I know. I
What?
saw it.
What?
Yeah.
Is that just for
Literally-
Toarn? That's what?
Wait, there's
Tens of thousands of penguins drowned. Baby penguins
Oh
drowned
my God.
this week.
Yeah,
What the?
I am literally the
hell?
saddest fucking panda right now.
I mean,
Yeah, I
this
saw
is
that
sad
article
news for
too.
him. This is sad news for the world. You make me look like an asshole now. So thank you.
I'm sorry. Hey, his entire brand is beer and penguins.
Fair, but everyone
Eventually,
loves
half of them are gonna be
penguins.
killed out.
Everyone loves penguins.
No,
True,
you
but
want
Toarn-
to know the shittiest part about this? An article I found titled it, I shit you not, very unhappy feet.
Oh my god. Oh my word.
I'm sorry, but no. No.
Calm the fuck down,
You
Peter.
need to
What the
stop.
hell?
Like, I
Oh my
may
God.
make very bad jokes. maybe almost on that level, but not over topics
No.
like that.
Like, I'm not.
I know when
Moving
not
Cooper
to.
here, you have not said anything that terrible. Like, sometimes you don't think about shit and things fly out, but like, it's just Dev being an idiot.
Yeah, this is like
No, that's
this is like
someone.
a title. Someone thought about it.
Authorized this and said,
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah,
That's a good article.
That article
Someone
went through
edited
four
this.
different people, at least. Like,
Any
not
publicity,
happy
good publicity, man.
No.
No. Not when
What
there's dead
the
penguins
hell?
afoot. Like, how dare you?
What?
A foot, really, Dev? Wow.
Man, that's.
Wow.
Speaking of fish, have you heard about those fish spas that are really bad for your feet?
How did we segue to this?
I don't know. I'm just changing the subject.
Oh my god.
Unacceptable.
Oh, you're gonna have to try harder than that, Steven. He's not budging.
Wow.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Whew.
There are a few things that are sacred to me. And penguins are one of them.
I'm more making fun of the article, not the penguins, if that makes sense. I'm more making fun of the stupidity of the article name.
Oh boy. The
It's like making.
yeah, it's not even. What's funny
I'm
is
not
that
even
it's
gonna
not
say
even
that.
not what you'd call a stupid title, but it's very much a heartless one.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Someone
Very
is
much a-
completely like, no, you know, the person who wrote that article or gave that name for some reason just hates penguins. And
No,
the
or
octopus-
hated
it's
that
the
movie.
octopus guy from the Penguin movie. Figured it out. That's who it was.
yeah,
That's who
and
wrote the
he's
article.
just sitting there, like he just saw this news and he just got really close. It's like, good. just good.
It's like, this is it.
I can,
My time has come.
he's thought of that bad joke for years, and he's trying to figure out a moment he could use it, and he was like, "Do I?"
Finally.
This is it.
What kind of monster just sits around waiting for the massacre of penguins?
Maybe he wasn't waiting for that, but I'm just saying there was an unhappy
that doesn't make
story.
it any better, Dev.
I know. I'm not making this better. I'm saying he was waiting for a bad and unhappy story involving penguins.
It's very clear that none of this is being made better right now. Like we're very well aware of that.
Oh my word.
We need to do a charity for Save the Penguins. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we need to do it.
You know, we still can't fucking coordinate another charity that we're trying to get in touch of, which, by the way, nobody's leaving till after the podcast yet.
We need to have a
What do
charity.
all
I
of
have
you now?
to, so
We need to have a charity for send Toarn to Antarctica to feed the penguins.
Send towards Antarctica and stop it.
Oh my god! Why did I just get the mental image of Toarn being a specific Game of Thrones character after this last episode?
I don't know. I'm not caught up.
Just-
So
Just downing a big
if
old
we're on the
glass of
topic,
milk.
can I say something? I know I'm only in the last 2 weeks I got from season.
No,
2.
Toarn, I don't think he's referring to the Night King.
No, he's
I saw what you were
referring-
doing there.
Oh,
No, he's referring to the giant dude.
but
The best character.
I'm about midway through season 5 right now.
Dude, you need to catch the fuck.
I went from season 2 about 2 weeks ago to season 5 midway, and I'm watching 2 episodes pretty much every day. So,
Well,
Have
good
you-
for you.
Those
Have
are
you
rookie
seen-
numbers.
Have you seen all the like? I haven't
I'm sorry.
seen.
Do you want me to cut some things out? I'll cut out the podcasts, and I'll cut out the my streams, and I'll cut out that if
That's the kind of dedication we need. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
No,
Winter
That's
is
not
coming, Dev.
I don't care.
It's
I like
you're
winter.
not wrong.
Winter's not the only thing coming.
But
Ooh.
so far,
So summer
I'll
and
admit,
Autumn
I'm
and
not as into it
And
as
muffins.
everyone else is.
I mean, nobody's perfect, but
I never
still
aim to
love-
be.
Are you trying to kill our channel, Dev? Is that what's happening?
I mean,
Game of Thrones sucks!
I
is
didn't
this our
say
last
that.
podcast? Is that what
and
this
then Dev gets the email saying your channel has been banned for the following reasons.
I'm pretty sure hating on Game of Thrones is against TOS.
I never hated on it. I just said I'm not as into it as everyone else is. That's
'cause you missed
literally
3
what
seasons.
I said.
Fair
I
enough.
think you need to get caught up, and then we'll see.
I've heard season 6 is the
Yeah.
one that like most people really enjoyed, so I'm at least giving it through there, if that makes sense, to see if it
I've
really.
enjoyed every season. I'm
Dragon,
confused.
you'll hate on it. What?
No, I'm not hating. I'm saying like if I
No,
get
I'm
when
talking
I
to Dragon, like not you.
She says she'll hate on Game of Thrones.
I mean,
I'll hate on the last 2 episodes a little bit, but
let's not. I'm not
Because they were
anywhere
filmed.
near. Let's not.
We're
I'm
not
already
gonna say
dealing with
anything.
the-
No,
we're
let's
not gonna
actually.
spoil anything.
That's like legitimate. Like, okay, we actually shouldn't do that just for the class. That might not be TOS thing, but that's like, no, come on.
Well,
don't do
no,
that.
I'm actually really
No.
pissed off right now. This is the last season and the first season on any of social media that I've actually had to deal with legitimate spoilers being everywhere.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere right
Like
now.
Yeah,
in every
have
other
fun with-
season, I've gone pretty
have fun with
unscathed.
that.
Live tweets, man.
But
The
everyone
only
is
spoilers
tweeting.
I've seen are these people that are in a Facebook group that I'm in, but they post spoilers as non-context spoilers, and it's like 4 pictures.
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
That's
Like,
fine
if
because
you-
I
like,
have no idea what it
there's just a
means. I like those, but it's like on Twitter right now. Like there's a war on Twitter of don't spoil this shit for people, and then other people being like, well, they should be caught up. And I'm like, I'm over here like, I'm sorry, I haven't had HBO until 2 weeks ago. My fucking
Like-
bad.
Like, listen, asshole. Like,
I actually,
yeah.
to be honest though, this season there's not been like enough to spoil.
But I know everything
Nice.
that's happened. Like at least like major plot lines. I know about like certain characters' developments that have happened, and I'm like, cool. That's something I guess to look forward to. It's not
Well,
new to me.
here's the thing.
Because I've gone the entire Game of Thrones with only one major thing being spoiled for me, and that's just the most unavoidable spoiler of the series. You know, because you learn about certain marriages, and that's just what happens. But I've gone the entire series pretty much avoiding almost every spoiler. I didn't know certain characters were gonna die or live, and I like that. But then I'm over here seeing this shit on my feed. I'm like, oh, fantastic, cool, yay! I have something to look forward to? Question mark? Yay! I don't know. It's maybe that's part of my problem right now too. Is that like I don't have that, like there isn't the same amount of like mystery to the show like as there used to be for me. You know? I don't know. It's upsetting. Like you don't spoil shit for people. It's
I
annoying.
get that. Well, and what's actually really interesting, speaking of spoilers, the Russos actually made a point to take to social media and essentially be like, listen, guys, please don't spoil Endgame for people. When
Do you
go
know
see
why
it.
they did that though?
Like specifically why? Like there was like
Yeah.
an actual like motivation for it? No, because I just thought it was kind of the general like there's a lot of work's put into it, like a lot of stories coming to an end here. Like let's like not let's try to keep it pure.
Oh,
I didn't
shit,
actually think
that
there,
too,
I didn't
yes.
actually think there was I didn't actually think there was like an actual spark to this fire.
The premiere for that's in like 2 hours, isn't it?
I'm going
Yep.
soon. Yeah. That's what I'm doing after this.
I'm going tomorrow morning. But the reason why they released that is because somebody released 5 minutes of test screening footage
What
onto the internet.
Fuck!
Yeah, and apparently the worst part about it, this is the part that kind of grinds me a little bit, but that 5 minutes of screen time is enough to ruin all of Endgame somehow.
Holy shit!
I'm glad I
Yeah.
avoided it.
Yeah, so if
Well,
you
I'm
put
going
it up
on
to this
blackout
far, congrats.
after this stream. No more internet until Sunday. when I
Yeah.
can see it. Like,
Bye guys.
But no,
y'all
like
wanna-
that's.
Y'all want to play Overwatch a little bit?
as long as we mute chat, I don't want anyone
Yeah,
saying shit.
yeah.
Like we just completely blocked
Okay.
it and we just.
Well, what do you think I'm going tonight? I had to choose between a 7:15 showing, a 8:05 showing, or a 9:45 showing. I was like, if I go to the 8:05 showing, that's like cutting too close to the podcast. I'm going at 9:45, and I'll be at the movies until 1 o'clock at night.
Well, we got tickets the day of, the day that they started selling tickets. We got tickets.
I wasn't able to get mine,
And we
because the
weren't
theater
able to
I
get
go
it until
to-
Sunday.
Yeah.
Our
Like, what a
theater
weird day.
doesn't have that option, if that makes sense. Like they don't have the they don't sell their
Pre-sale?
tickets until like 2 weeks before. online. So I got mine about like 2 weeks ago. And I got, I went and paid more for it. I did the VIP, so I get the recliner seat, all that stuff. And it's only 21 and up who go into the VIP too. So I have, the luxury that hopefully everyone is not going to be a fucking jackass in there.
Have fun with that. Let us know how that turns out.
It should be fine. I've never had a bad experience in the VIP. So, because they also have a theater attendant inside the theater inside that room. So that if someone needs a drink, they could just walk over to him or her, whichever it is. So, they just walk over there and be like, hey, I just need a drink real quick.
I think Regal does the same thing, doesn't it? Where we're going?
I don't have a clue.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just don't order.
So we're actually going to be watching it while you guys are doing casual.
No, you'll be watching. Yours is before our show starts.
Well, it starts at 11, and so it runs till 2 our time.
Yeah, and the podcast starts at 1 our time.
Which would be 3 our time.
Okay, yeah. So we'll just barely be done.
Because I remember us having this conversation.
We've had this conversation 3 or 4 times.
And it was like, no, because we legitimately, physically cannot make it back in time.
Yeah, it's a longer drive than the time allows, so.
Well, and our girlfriends won't be happy if we're like, see the movie and, all right, see ya, gotta go. Like later, we'll drop you off the house. Gotta move. They
Gotta
probably won't be
blast.
happy with it.
My girlfriend's already.
Oh well, Tiffany's
try-
already used to the abuse, but
Well, we're gonna
others
try to
Right,
see
she
it.
does not have
We're
a
gonna try to. We're gonna try to see it tomorrow. 'Cause-
what? Why?
Dude, because theaters around here don't sell out for shit. So
Is she not coming on Sunday?
she can't. No.
Oh shit, that's
No. Yeah. Bachelorette party.
Oh, I am so sorry, Stardust.
Uh-huh.
Sucks to suck.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, it's not Jay's girlfriend who's having a bachelorette party. His sister is.
I figured there'd be,
That now that
Jay
you-
is not getting married. It sounded like
That
that,
like. I mean,
but
she's got a point. She'll see Endgame before you guys, so.
I don't know if I trust Tiffany not to like spoil it too. Like I need to like.
no,
block
she understands. She understands spoilers. It'll be fine.
No, just don't
It'll
like,
be fine.
cross her. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend has a mean streak that has never been in you,
read
Jay.
chat. See, for that thing, like she's fun. I mean, yeah, she's got a mean streak sometimes. Sorry, but you do, babe. But it'll be fine.
In the doghouse now.
It'll be fine.
I was about to say, I thought you were about to defend your honor.
That couch better be comfortable.
Man, why is there a baseball bat coming in?
Why do I deserve that? What have I done?
Well, I think
Great.
tonight maybe it's because you volunteered as tribute because you're the one who called me for the podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, I actually
Maybe
did it.
that's it.
I interrupted their date to bring Jay here. So yeah, no, I understand. I get that.
You ruined date night?
I did. I ruined
You're
date
a
night.
sick
How?
son of a bitch.
Whoa, how? How the fuck did you manage to do that shit? Because I can't get him to do anything for shit.
Yeah,
hello,
well,
my
my
bad.
dick's
Don't ask me anymore.
Well, it's because I've been conditioned to know the answer is no from Jay.
You know,
Cash in the rain check, boys. Let's go.
Oh God.
I wanna argue it, but I can't because he's right.
Yeah.
I bribed him with a cookie.
Jay's pissed off now because he doesn't have his fucking cookie.
Oh jeez. Yeah.
He deserves a cookie, at least.
This hurts.
Oh, man.
fuck.
But no, I mean, it's just.
I do
That's
have
true.
rum.
He's got
Yeah, we're
rum.
good.
He's got rum. That's fair. What is that's the cannonball, right? That you got?
Yes, it is.
Which type of it?
Ooh.
Just the regular.
Oh,
Just the regular.
ooh.
Okay.
Cannon
Ooh.
blast. Yeah.
Ooh.
I haven't been able to drink rum recently. Like after the Sea of Thieves night that happened.
I was gonna say that's probably bad for your Sea of Thieves streams, right? Because that's
I don't have to drink every Sea of Thieves stream because we have a coordinated crew now. So.
Whoa, are you saying you don't have to drink every time you stream?
No, I'm not here.
That's a superpower I wish I had.
Yeah.
I'm not,
My
3
stream
bottles in.
was literally built upon me drinking copious amounts of bourbon.
Mine's built on
Dude,
bad
that
puns
was-
and
There are videos.
That was like
Friday night shots was like a great time. I missed
Holy
that. Oh my gosh.
I
donated like
Good God.
I gave Soy like $50 to pay for shots.
I'm referring
Like
to the
overtime.
night that we all somehow got suckered into it and didn't get
Oh
a
yeah, I
fucking
forgot
cent.
about that.
Didn't get a fucking cent.
We
for
didn't
that.
get paid for that. Other
No,
people
Buddy,
bought-
no.
We didn't
The
get
best
paid
part about
anything.
that, the best part about that is that we were playing the worst game for that. Because you remember what we were playing, right?
No,
Is
unfortunately,
Overwatch-
I don't.
No, we were playing Civ 5.
Were we?
Wait, really?
Yes.
For your
And we
sellout
just got-
shots?
We just got hammered and made terrible Civ 5 plays.
No, hang on.
That's
No,
all
no,
that
no.
happened.
Wait, rewind. Wind it back. Like the guy, it was the same guy. Just so we're clear on the stream, we're referring to the stream, the sellout shot
No,
stream,
I don't
where
know
the
what's
same
going on
guy kept donating $5 a shot. Because
Yeah.
that's what you put it at. $5. The dude donated a sum total of near $70.
Yeah.
Once
we
he
can't,
found
Dragon.
out-
That is against Twitch
Once
TOS.
he found out that
You
we
wanna
were
get-
all gonna get trashed.
Yeah, you can't sell out shots are against TOS now. The fun
Yeah.
police arrived and like, everyone got arrested.
Yeah, it's sad day, but
Guys, I will be right back.
Okay.
I'll be back too.
So, yeah,
Okay.
So you can't people can't donate to make you take shots now. But
No.
like during
you could
I
just
think
you just have to
the
drink.
loophole for that is during your stream, like if you die or you set a rule for yourself that doesn't require any
No, yeah,
financial.
if there's no
incentive.
financial
You can still
gain from
do
it,
it.
it's fine.
So what that essentially goes towards, another loophole for that is be like, hey guys, sub goal, and we'll do this night where the penalty is this, and
Yeah, there's ways around it, or the only way I would break that TOS is like for a charity stream. You know what I mean? But that would be for like, and that's the thing. Like you'd be risking at that point. So
don't do it for every day. Okay, fun fact.
I've done it for Half Dead.
Libel. No. So me and Toarn, and our buddy Trav. I may have told the story, but I'll just summarize it again very quickly. We went in for stream. It was just literally Toarn wanted to play a drinking game, and so it was, hey, let's play Overwatch on the console, mind you, at the time. Let's play Overwatch, and for every death, we take a shot. So, yeah, that makes Dark Souls look like a light drinking night.
Game Attack does Drunk Souls for that.
Oh God.
They literally have a name for it. And Team 4-Star also does a drinking version of it. But no, for me, I drank for every death when I played H1Z1 and then Half Dead one night. If you don't know what Half Dead is you literally go from room to room, trying not to die, but you're going to die. That is what Half Dead is. You run out of shoes while walking into the room. Good luck.
We tried taking a shot for every death in Overwatch once.
That's what I was actually just talking about when you were gone.
That didn't go well.
No, it didn't.
Yeah,
We did a single attack round, a single defense round, and then there was kind of some silence on the comms, and then Toarn says, "Hey Jay," I said, "Yeah, buddy." He says, "I think I'm gonna switch to beer." I said, "I think that's a great idea."
The night
And I stood up after sitting down for a semi-long period of time after taking a grotesque amount of alcohol into my body, and I'm just like, "Oh boy!" So it all just came rushing immediately.
See, for me, it was I was drinking vodka and vodka does not mix well with other alcoholic beverages.
Bullshit, you're just a bitch.
I drank about 10 shots of vodka that night.
Holy fuck.
and then
Maybe it's the
5
fact you
beers.
drink 10 shots of vodka.
I'll say,
It's
I'm
not
And
the
by-
other.
I'm thinking
I
we
had
found
from my move.
the cause.
No, it's not just that. While drinking that, I decided, because I still had them from after my move, I had some because my friend bought them for me. I had some Not Your Father's root beers.
Oh man.
I can't stand the smell of that anymore because I had
I
like
believe
4 or 5 of those and like a couple reds.
I actually believe it. Yeah.
That vomit was the worst vomit I've ever experienced. Was vodka, Not Your Father's root beer, and reds.
Kitty.
Never drink any of that together because your body. Because one, you don't mix vodka with, dark soda. It's not a good idea.
No.
So I'm sitting here like, this
why
is a
would you
great
do that?
idea. And
I think
it's just vodka with root beer. Not Your Father's was just death. So.
Oh, there's the cat. I was like, what the kitty? I didn't even
Damn it,
notice.
Toarn.
Oh my god.
Hey, Willow.
Why is this my fault? I didn't bring the cat in.
No, I'm saying, how the fuck did you notice it? He was spending time doing that.
I'm busy.
Unless you were actually listening to me.
I was listening to you and moderating chat. I can only do 2.
Toarn was
Okay.
moderating chat. No, you were participating in chat. Like,
Yeah, that's a difference.
That's what a good mod does.
damn you.
That's
Skip.
why you're not even a mod.
He is a mod.
I am a
I
mod.
know.
I was about to say. All right, Steve's drunk. 'cause-
I win.
Which
Fucking-
pot me kettle, but still.
The band sword is right there. It's very clear.
You can't ban me.
I think technically we can ban the DorkyDev account. But,
All right. Good
I mean,
luck.
we're not
Have fun.
going to, but
Oh yeah, well I guess we could.
No,
but
we can't. We can't.
we can't.
Only person that can is the person who's logged into the Har Har account.
No
Hi.
one's logged in
No.
right now.
no mods
am.
can do it.
Mods can't ban other mods.
Oh,
wait,
is-
and
I-
DorkyDev,
okay.
DorkyDev is totally DorkyDev is totally a mod.
I am a mod. Me
Oh,
and Steven
to
were
prove
the
a
first
point.
2 mods.
To prove a point.
Oh yeah. I'm a VIP. Goddammit. I'll take that.
All the hosts are set up as mods because they are on the most shows.
I never use my mod powers. I just let
I don't
Dev
think-
handle it and then argue with him later.
I haven't found any need to time out or ban people yet that I can think of.
We've had a
That's a
couple.
good
Last week we had one during Critically Casual.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's
happened
happened
here?
twice now during Critically Casual.
I
at
haven't
least.
seen this. What happened last week? I haven't.
Someone decided to come up with a name that makes you say the N-word and be like, have you heard of this person? And I was like, you're a fucking idiot, man.
Yeah,
it was
Yeah,
within
you
5
fucking
seconds.
idiot!
I didn't say anything, but in my brain I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. And I got rid of it before Steven had the chance to read it.
yeah. Like I will gladly just read whatever comes up most of the time, but I make sure to read it beforehand. But still,
That's why I did it, because I know Steven sometimes reads things out loud. So if by some chance Steven got to it before me, I was like, nope, delete. Goodbye.
Oh,
Have a nice
no.
day.
With the one before that, we had some people that were just clearly coming to make fun of Captain Marvel, but
Yeah, they were
Dev
just-
shut it down.
Well, yeah, because I didn't want to deal with that shit. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I don't want to deal with. On this channel, I don't want to deal with just people. Like, there's a difference between like community trolls, like you know them, they've been around, they're established, they're
Like Dragon.
as
Hi.
people that are part of the community. There's a difference. Like, there's a camaraderie to it. But when your first interaction with a chat is something to just get a rise out of people,
Hi, shitlords. How's it going?
pretty much.
Well,
like-
if that's not like coming from you, Soy. I mean,
But like if you're coming in there being like, oh, what did you? Captain Marvel wasn't direct. Like, it wasn't. The target audience wasn't white guys. What do you think of that? As 2 white guys who host a podcast, and we were like, okay. And then the other guy came in, ooh, SJWs, blah 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 this, and I was like, all right, I'm not putting up with this shit. I just don't care. Like,
But that first interaction afterwards, like me and Dev had a conversation about it, like what our policy should be on it,
and
then we came to an agreement. But it's fine.
It's pretty much that, you know, if you're gonna be a dickheaded troll as your first interaction with chat, get the fuck out. Like, we don't need that shit. We have a great community. Like,
We have to say we have trolls of our own. Thanks.
Yeah.
yeah, right? Yo! Toarn with a gifted sub.
2.
Dragon.
Just want a dragon.
There you go. Welcome to the club. We have
No
no
emotes.
emotes.
Well, we're getting them. we
Well,
figured out what we're gonna do
flat.
as our first one, and
Our
then
soda is flat. Our Earth is flat. Welcome to the club.
shut up.
If
We're
only my chest was flat.
Oh yeah, I do know that problem.
And you, if Pip was here, this would be like the, you know, cats running a podcast time. Oh my
Hold
god!
up,
But
hang on.
your cat meowed, and I thought it was Pip next to me for a second. I literally went like, "The fuck do you want?"
I'm here, Dad.
Is that how?
So I've yet to meet your girlfriend, Soy, but that cat alone like raises her score by like 5 points.
Well, it's not like I've not made multiple attempts to introduce you to.
Well, hello,
Yeah,
Liz.
Wait,
It just hasn't worked out.
I know. The sad thing is that Jay made both of those events.
I know, it's crazy.
It's like,
She doesn't
like-
make anything.
he doesn't make
He's not-
any of them. I'm not.
I don't,
I'm not
and I made the one of the ones that counted, which was me.
Good job, Jay.
Speaking of, you know, hey, speaking of emotes and stuff for just the channel in general, I want to brag real quick. Liz actually just finished all my artwork for my channel. That's panels, a banner, logo, and an emote,
Pretty good.
which is an adorable bat, which I love the shit out of. So, Liz, thank you that I could say it actually verbally now. You're muted, Toarn.
So you actually did make the bat?
Yeah, there's a bat. There's a bat.
It's like
Are we
me and
talking
Soy designed your
bat
entire channel.
or bat?
like a bat.
Okay.
Like bat, like cave bat.
So when me and Caver first started streaming, the idea before we were like associated with her, the idea was that us two and Soy would form like a stream team, and we were gonna call it like Animal Farm or something like that.
Animal House.
Animal House, that's
Okay,
it.
that's
So,
a little bit better. I was like, Animal Farm. Oof.
yeah.
All right,
so
that's
like
solid.
So Soy's the turtle, I'm a penguin, and then Caver was a bat. But Caver was somewhat resistant to the bat at first. I'm surprised he went with it.
And then for some reason, like, someone didn't get the memo and we got bread too, so.
Yeah.
I don't
For
know.
which you don't stream
I'm
anymore,
actually,
so we're told.
I'm
but
trying to come up with something for my like new. I want to change something on my channel, because I've kind of gone more into embracing the. Not that I wasn't embracing before, but I'm trying to go further into embracing, if that makes sense. The Dork Nation side of things for my channel. So I'm actually gonna try to figure out what I want to design my sigil as for it. So I'm gonna have fun with that. I may actually live stream it too, like coming up with some
Toarn.
sort of art stream for it.
Toarn.
Yes, sir.
What is your communism level now?
Oh
I think it's 39.
I
Let me
saw
look.
the ad for that game and I was like, why?
You know what? I will tell you why. Give
We're
me
not
just a moment.
sponsored,
Let's
so
see.
stop.
let's say we're waiting.
40 is my level.
Damn. Catching up.
Yep. The reason why is this.
Don't you dare. Stop now. I told you to stop.
Oh,
Hey,
it's been a
his
long
sound
time
gate's
since I've
blocking
heard
over
that.
half of it.
I know.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's playing in my heart. Willow.
But
For the glory of the state, Dev. That's why.
fuck,
Willow.
fuck communist Russia.
Hey, say what you want about them, but their songs are catchy as shit.
Steven, your mic.
Yeah. No.
Sorry.
Yeah. Me and Soy had like me and Soy had an entire conversation about this. Like, I love freedom and all that, but like their anthem is so much better than ours.
Okay.
Just-
Like, if we're just referring to what's really funny, I had a professor in college who did like was like a civic studies, like cultural stuff, and the subject of national anthems came up, and he's just like talking about all these different countries, and then he brought up the U.S. and was like, ours is just bad.
Ours is a bar song. It's literally a bar song.
Oh my god.
It's not even that good, really.
well, I mean, when you
Steven looks like an evil villain.
This is my evil villain cat, actually. Believe it.
Oh my
it would make
God.
sense that it's a bar song. Like, the Marine Corps was literally created inside a. For those that don't know, there was a tavern in Philadelphia where they decided to make the United States Marine Corps, and so that there's a lot of drinking involved in American history. Like, a lot
Most
of
of
our
American history.
most of our American history was
Especially
performed
early
drunk.
American
No,
history.
most of the American history, like every story starts with "Hold my beer."
I'm gonna throw some tea in the river. Hold my beer.
The beer's coming.
Hey, boys, you know what'd be a great idea is if we dressed up as some Indians and like dumped some crap in the harbor. That would be awesome.
Ooh,
Where'd I go from
I'm
that?
communist level 35.
Congrats.
Wow, man, you have like shot up a lot.
I play a lot.
I have a lot of free time.
No, I just focus. Like there's only a couple levels where I'll like stick around and try to get all the missions done. But like as soon as I hit them, I'm just like, okay, next, let's go.
Yeah, I don't log in as much as I should to like min max. I only log in like once or twice a day.
Yeah, I actively like make sure I have the multiplier going at all times. Like if I can watch 4 ads real quick.
Ah, yeah, fair enough.
Yes, Dragon.
No.
They indeed they are.
Yes,
I
we
don't
are.
got time for that.
Although Adventure Communist should really just be called like ads, because
Oh no! Have you ever played the original game that they made?
the Adventure Capitalist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Adventure. Yeah.
You know how it's listed on your phone whenever like under the app name?
Mike is that.
That would be Steven.
Oh, worse?
Yes, better.
It's
Fix.
literally
Fix.
listed. It's literally listed as ad cap. I'm like, yeah, that's a fair name because it's just an ad watching game. That's all it fucking is.
You know, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna watch. I'll do Twitch ads and get a bunch of bits so I can give that to my friends.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
Freaking soy.
Wait, what? They got rid of that?
Yeah, you can't like sit there and cultivate it anymore.
See, it makes me want to not support them because as a small applications developer, we were very conscious about like not putting too many ads into our app. But we had those conversations, don't you remember, Kaver?
We did.
So
One cat
like,
shows
it's-
up, the other leaves, and then
There's this-
Part of me just.
It wasn't meant to be like a plug or anything. I won't talk about the name of it.
I love Twiddle.
Damn it!
Shut up.
Twiddle thumbs.
No, just Twiddle.
Oh my gosh.
Although that is essentially what it is, Dev. It's like a twiddling your thumb simulator.
Not surprised.
Like it's. I mean,
Run, kitty, run.
Someone's not happy. Whoa.
I was gonna say you might.
you know, keep it up, Soy, and Dev won't be the only one to get injured by a cat on the Har Har Podcast.
No, Willow just gets annoyed. She's
You were
really-
You were injured by a cat, Dev?
No, I
Yes.
wasn't injured. I was just, scratched.
Yeah, my mom raised a lot of things, but she didn't raise a bitch.
Oh.
I wasn't injured. I just had
No,
like
you're
a
just a
live
raging
circumcision
absolute
by
cunt sometimes.
Let's go.
Wow. Wow.
Nothing else. The cat
even hear
caused
it.
you pain, and there is a clip. There's a clip on the channel. It is a
You're blue balling me here. Let's finish. Let's go. Come on.
It's a phenomenal clip. Like, watch the clip. Like,
Yeah,
go
just
to
watch
the
the
Har Har page. Go to the Har Har
What
page.
the
Go to clips.
fuck?
It's I forget what it's called, but I mean, you'll know it. And just watch the clip.
It's just a clip
Is
on the
that
channel.
really necessary, Soy? Like,
Yeah.
what?
I don't know why.
Wait, is that his freaking Game of Thrones sword that he just pulled out? Like,
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Which
Oh my-
so, is that actually from Game of Thrones? Because I don't recognize that one.
No, like you know how I used to have like a picture of me on Facebook with like snow all around and holding a sword.
That
No,
is his.
but
That is
I'll
his.
take your word for it.
That is his impression of Eddard Stark holding ice. Winter
Yeah,
is
basically.
coming.
It looks more like Heartsbane to me.
It does look a lot like Heartsbane, but
Yeah.
the snow immediately was like Winterfell. That's his butter knife.
It does
I
look like
believe it.
Heartsbane.
That's
It's
not
like
a knife.
Is that a fat joke? Because that's a great one if it is. I'm sorry, Soy, but you have to admit.
Man, that was mean.
Wow.
I just called you a raging cunt like not more than 5 minutes ago.
Wow.
Jesus.
So you have to admit
Toarn.
that's funny.
Oh my
That's
god.
pretty good. That's actually really good.
That's
Yeah.
actually.
But I'm trying. I'm waiting for them to like
I know Soy is
really
like
say it was a fat joke. Because, like,
confident in his own skin enough that he won't be offended by that. But like,
yeah.
um,
If I make fun of myself, you can too. It doesn't hurt. It's not hurt at all.
Oh boy.
oh my word.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
It's like Arya when she's like, Sansa has her needle and I have mine. So it's just like butter knife.
That is the
That's
new
the name of that sword.
from now on.
Butter knife.
Butter knife.
This is my sword.
All the
Butter.
great swords have names, you know. Butter knife.
Murder knife.
Oh my god.
Butter for short.
But
That's what you get, LaBelle. You fucking asshole.
Whoa!
You can't handle the heat. Can't handle the heat. Get out the goddamn kitchen.
fat guy in a little coat. LaBelle, to be fair, I got it stuck in my head too. So it's you're not the only one.
Now, you know what's been stuck in my head all fucking day?
I wanna take my horse.
No.
That's what's been playing in my head on repeat for the last 2 weeks.
Damn it. What is yours, Dev?
Mine's the fucking Avengers theme song that's been playing in my head all day. Do, 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 do.
I don't know what you guys are singing, but that's
It's not the Avengers theme, that's for damn sure.
It's not that.
I'm doing it higher, but you know.
You're also doing it way the fuck off tempo. So
So
Here you go.
so if you're gonna do it correctly.
copyrights.
Speaking of singing, shut up, dragon!
Wieners, wiener, wiener.
Shut
Get away.
up!
Ner.
No.
Jay, how bad is that gonna be?
Ban dragon! Ban
No,
it!
good dragon, good dragon.
Ban it!
So I want you to do a duet, man. I'll join you.
God.
So for
Will you
those,
really?
Yeah.
Alright, for real?
Yeah, if you do a
Alright,
duet,
cool.
I'll do it with you.
Cool, yeah, I will do duets if you do,
Dude.
if you do it.
I'll do duets with you.
Jay's doing Twitch Sings as homework.
Dev,
Oh
what the
my god!
what the fuck, Dev?
Excited!
And you just can't hide.
This was my homework. This was my moment.
Oh my god.
My glorious
no,
moment.
No, it wasn't. No.
With the-
no,
with the
I will
dragon
not-
assist.
No,
With
no.
the dragon
no,
assist.
No. Fuck you. Reverse it. Reverse that shit now. You were like, too bad, man. This is like so hard for me right now. What should I do? And then we're both looking in chat, and then Dragon comes in with the clutch play.
Like it
and
is.
be like, let's do like, hey, Jay should totally do Twitch Sings. And I'm sitting there looking at him, I'm saying, please don't notice chat. Please don't notice chat. And then
And I did.
notices it, and it's just like, motherfucker.
Yeah, so
My
that's
only solace in this is his homework cost him $20.
so
That's
yeah,
my only solace at this point.
Caver is gonna have to stream Twitch Sings this week.
They added more songs again.
Yeah, they've been tweeting about it a lot.
God.
Yeah, I'll join you, man. I mean, I don't mind.
I just haven't got around to actually playing it yet or doing it yet. So
Just, I've played it once, and the one thing I'm gonna tell you is, don't rely on its star thing.
No, I remember this conversation with the star.
It will tell you that you did perfect, and then you play the recording back.
And
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like,
no, I know.
are you? Okay, listen here.
What the fuck?
Do you think
No,
I'm
here's the thing.
aiming to sing well?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
like, no, what's
I'm not a
Sorry,
good
fuck
singer.
you. You know I can't sing.
no, what's stupid is
My goal
going
isn't
back
to
to
sing
the first time that me, Soy, Toarn,
Holy fuck, they have all
I
about
think
that bass.
Toarn had already left at this point. I can't remember if he had or not. We were at this karaoke bar called Survivors, and I thought it would be a great idea to go up and sing 5 o'clock somewhere. And then our buddy Brad stood up and joined, and I thought we rocked it. And then I listened to the playback, and I'm like, wow, we don't sound horrible, but damn it,
Yeah.
like, we don't sound the worst of the night, but holy shit.
There's
In your
still a video.
defense, though, you were heavily drunk at that, though.
No, that's the dumb part. Is the last time we were at Survivors was the night that I got like smashed. I mean, didn't give up, but.
Yeah, it's because we found out what a
Two
fucking
whatever,
Charizard was.
two whatevers, a Charizard, 2 whiskey sours, and a shot of cheap ass tequila. Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh man, LaBelle's talking shit. I didn't even notice that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if I noticed, never mind.
Wait, LaBelle's talking shit? Where's LaBelle talking shit?
She said 13-year-old with a 20-year-old voice. I don't know which of us she's referring to.
Damn it.
Or he. I don't know. Yeah.
Fuck you and your pronouns.
You were gonna sing Let Us Mute the Stream first. Damn!
Yeah.
I mean... Ugh.
I vote we all queue up the same song and just go.
That would
Sounds
be
interesting.
awful.
Just count. No, just count down and go.
No,
Like-
we need to do like a Whose Line Is It Anyway Irish drinking song round. Just like
Talking about
I
salty
did I
boy.
did I
I'm
did I
not
did I.
salty. What the fuck?
No, like,
I'm so
Honestly.
confused.
I would not
That's
put
not
you
true.
guys through that.
Put us through what?
Me singing?
Dude,
Oh, no,
had
me and
enough
Toarn are
beers.
apparently doing that to each other. Or rather, Toarn is doing that to me.
Well,
No.
Mhm.
no.
Hold
Zoe
on.
has heard, Zoe and Steven have both
Oh
heard me
god,
sing.
Dad, please don't.
I'm gonna play it on Twitch. I'm gonna play Twitch Sings at least once on stream. But
Okay, tell me when that is so I know not to come in.
cool. You don't usually come in every night anyways, so
Yeah, it's because I'm
making a joke.
usually in bed early.
Yeah, you might not do the Twitch things all that often, but I will say this: I thoroughly enjoyed your Rock Band stream the other night.
Oh yeah,
Rock
he
Band's
has Rock Band down.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Well, the big thing for that is that like I
there's
know
you
I'm
with
not the best
guitar
at it.
and the shades, and you were just like that was
I try to move. For
by
me, it's
far
like that
one
I
of the
enjoy
funnest
doing.
streams for me that you have ever done.
I know
was that
I'm
Rock
not gonna be good. Like I'm not gonna be. I'm not playing it to be like one of the good ones on there. Like be like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, but I'm doing it because I make a fun spectacle out of it. So, you know, I go all out rocker with it, and I'm surprised the crown worked well with it. First time I've done Rock Band with the crown since I got it, and it worked. Like it didn't fall off or anything. It stayed on perfectly. So I was really happy about that.
That's one of the things I was like, wow,
It
that thing
stayed
is
on
there.
perfectly.
That
I was
is
like, you
there.
know what? Awesome. Fuck yeah. But it's Rock Band is one of my favorite games to play on stream because I'll sing it, but I'll usually have the game volume louder than me when the songs are playing. Just because if I'm singing it, I'm definitely out of key. And so I let Archer sing it better. So it's one of those things that like
I was so confused.
I remember you walked in and chat. You're like, "Is that Archer?" I'm like, "Yes."
I said, "Why does the guy look like Archer?" And then somebody else in chat was because he is. And I go, "That makes sense."
Next, I have Archer on singing. I have Fem Shep on bass and Vault Girl on drums. So
Fem Shep on bass. Holy shit.
Well, because she has a I think the Normandy is a bass guitar in that, and the Andromeda ship is one for the guitars on there. So if you see my character, I'm playing on the guitar version of that, and Ben Shep is playing on the Normandy. So it's just one of those things that, you know, I decided to set that up that way. And then as soon as Archer was allowed in the game, was added to the game when Danger Zone was added to the game, I was like, all right, that's my singer. I'm set. I have my band. So it's fun. I love it.
The Tempest is the ship in Andromeda. And I only know that because I Googled it, because I totally forgot.
Tempest. Okay, yeah. I think the Tempest is the guitar and the Normandy is the bass in that game. So yeah, no, it's one of those things that like I just have a blast with it too. I need to change my character's outfit. I need to see if there's a crown that I can put on him. Because that's my old. I used to wear hats a lot on stream. I don't really anymore. So I need to change that outfit as well. So that's an older version of one like my character's outfit. So I need to change that up and get it to more modern style of what I wear. So. No, I fucking love Rock Band. It's so much fun, and two, it's really it's a good workout for me. Like,
it is a lot of fun, and again, I just want to compliment you because I don't think I had a chance here, but it is literally one of the funnest streams I've ever seen you do.
Well, that's the thing. I love that. I love streaming that. I love streaming Sea of Thieves because like I just get to go all out in these like characters that I have. Like it's fun. It's something I really enjoy. So, I don't know. It's what I'm also good at. So. What just happened in chat?
Toarn happened. Well,
and on that note, I'll be right back.
I wasn't the original happening.
Yeah, you played off of it, sure.
Rein it in. But no, it's like that's some of my favorite content to make. Those where I get to just be like all out. I don't know. Maybe it's silly, but
let's be real, Toarn. Has justice ever been served?
It's been served once.
So,
oh, I'm so sorry. If it makes you feel better, we don't reign over anything anymore.
Oh man. Oh wow, Caver left.
Wait,
That never happens.
probably had to go get a drink.
yeah, he's probably needed another one after
I'm
that.
not drunk enough for this shit.
Tiffany usually brings him drinks.
Oh, she's angry though.
I was
Okay,
about to say.
She's like an awesome girlfriend.
Liz, when isn't there a weird time in chat? It's just what happens. I will say, Steven, good design on the layout for this, by the way.
Well, thank you.
So does this mean we can have 5 people on more often?
Well, nothing has broken yet, so hopefully. Though I will say the article version needs to get a little bit tidied up.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Wow.
only 2 spots that are bad.
And the edge of it is showing our cameras.
Whose fault is that? I'll pass the blame whenever I can.
Okay.
Anyways, no, I'm glad it's working out just fine. So I'm happy about that. You know,
I'm glad I got what I wanted. Thank you, Toarn.
I was about to say, I know Soy wanted a specific 2 people. One of them didn't volunteer until 5 minutes before we started the show.
Which is why we were late.
Totally not that person's fault at all, and isn't here to defend themselves while we make fun of them for making us late. But
Wait, what did I do? I'm so confused.
I was about to say, for the record, he was not the last person to show up.
true.
The person who made us late was actually so.
I'm sorry, I was eating chicken noodle soup with my girlfriend.
Some of us don't get to eat before this sometimes.
I thought you were literally about to say, some of us don't get to eat with our girlfriends. I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
I thought that's what he was about to say.
Girlfriends.
whoa.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Whoa.
that's why would I go after that? I'm single, so I'm not gonna jab someone for having, you know, a relationship. So
It's what it sounds like you're doing.
What have I missed?
Dude, you totally should.
I came for fun, and I just feel so fucking attacked.
well, that
That's
sucks
the-
for you.
That's the best thing about being single is like messing with your boys who are.
No,
in
usually
relationships.
my routine is go get a room or boo or some shit like that. Like I just
Oh, you
I'm
gotta.
the-
Those are rookie numbers, man. You gotta raise
I don't
those up.
care. I don't want to make fun of people for having a relationship. All right.
Oh.
But that's how you come to terms with the fact that you're not.
Yeah,
I've already come to terms with that. I'm not.
just like talk to Caver. Like we've been fucking with him for like decades now.
Okay.
About what?
And the
The
joke's
fact
on
that-
us.
Not
Joke's
even
on us
listening to
now.
the conversation.
I literally just got back.
But no, I'm more saying that like
Like par for the course.
I don't. I've come to terms with being single. Like I'm not gonna make fun of other people's relationships because you know I just don't like doing that because I'm happy for them and I don't know, just feels wrong to me. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fucking asshole like everyone else wants me to be.
Do it.
No, fuck you.
Headphone warning. That on my part. Sorry.
Speaking of the new Star Wars trailer,
What trailer? I have.
Don't talk about it. Steven doesn't watch trailers.
what is wrong with you? Oh
So
my God.
he's gotta it's for the podcast. Don't you dare
Yeah.
criticize him for that.
I don't watch trailers because they either spoil the movie by showing too much. Example Thor Ragnarok, or they ruin my expectations of them by either generating
i.e.
too much
Batman
hype
v
or.
Superman also spoiled
Yeah.
everything in the film. Like there's a reason Steven needs to keep as like
Uninformed as possible.
so he can have the
Because
most
I
critical
already-
opinion.
Because I'm already the most biased person ever. I don't need more
You are.
biases before walking into a film.
This is true. it's for our sanity. Because I can walk into a film and not think about the trailers. Steven, on the other hand, has literally complained about the trailers he sees before going to a movie.
Yeah, the ones that I have to sit there watching because there's just no looking away. I mean, you can look away, but then you're like, why am I just paying here to look the opposite way of the screen? First world problems, man.
God damn it,
Damn.
Toarn.
Damn.
Yeah, no
Damn,
shit, that
yeah.
sounded bad. No shit, Sherlock.
Hold on, I gotta read this.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh,
We can't even say. Oh, Chloe, come here. We can't even say it's not said because it's showing up on the podcast in text. It's there.
It'll be in the video file. Audio listeners, watch the video back. I have nothing to add for this.
He does defend that okay. Context is needed here, so
Yeah.
Fine.
just so that way it's in there in the audio that hey we're here. Whoo.
Someone told me to keep an eye on the tweets, and I don't know what is happening.
I don't know. My girlfriend occasionally is like, "Hey, thank you for putting up with my crazies." My response is, "Cool, thank you for putting up with my bullshit," and it works out. So,
Sounds like a healthy relationship to me.
I mean, it is. Yeah, that's
That's
we're honest
not
with
me
each
being
other.
sarcastic. That sounds like
No,
you
we're
know.
honest with you. Yeah, that's the thing.
If by healthy you mean that like Stardust has like greatly lowered her standards. Like,
Oh my god.
Damn!
like she can do so much better.
Damn! There's Toarn. There's Toarn. We have come to know.
Wow.
Just,
Wow.
just right here, And
Wow.
I'm sorry, buddy. I love
what's
you
a
so
little more
much.
callous is like, I mean, he like had that on lock. I mean, it was like in the chamber, loaded, hammer pulled. He was just waiting. The finger's been on the trigger this entire time. He was a boom.
That was rough.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Just
Toarn,
taking it.
Please don't
And-
make comments about me and my relationship because I'm insecure
well-
and I can't handle it right now.
And
okay?
here's the
Thank
thing.
you.
I'm just
Here's
gonna
the
stick
thing.
to my
Here's
cats.
the thing. I will say this in response to what Toarn just said.
I agree completely.
You ready, Toarn? Toarn? Yeah. Toarn. Soy just said it.
Yeah, see, I knew you agreed, which
Yeah, no. I can understand. Of everybody in this call, on this stream right now, I am the luckiest son of a bitch out of all of you. Like that is a fact.
Nah.
for now.
Nah.
For now.
For now.
She may wake up one day.
Oh my god.
He's still
on
going.
a roll.
The knife is here. It was at a 45-degree angle. Now we've went on over to 90. He's just twisted in the. He's just twisted. Damn.
Hold up, I gotta call Jay's mom. He's not okay.
Oh my god. Call the Shiners. This guy's getting burned.
Oh
You
my
need
god.
you need a doctor, dude, because like
Oh
you,
my god.
you just got executed.
No,
on
it's
the
sad
site.
that my only response to this, I'm used to it, guys. Like, what do you want?
You've been friends with him since you were 3.
Oh my god. No, what's funny is that we already funny enough, this is what happens when you've already passed that phase in life where you literally wanted to kill each other, and now we're just like we don't care anymore. So we're just friends by default now.
I think I passed that with Steven.
I think it's.
there. I guess we're stuck with each other.
I think there's more substance to it than we're just like, okay, we're the only thing we've got. I think there's more to it than that.
With me and Dad, it's definitely we
That actually
guys.
cut
I
me
don't
a little
know.
deep, man. Like that hurt.
That's what I've always understood your guys' relationship as, right? That's the base level of it. That's the foundation. We've always
So
got.
yeah, okay, it's deeper.
Oh my murderous.
It is deeper than friends by default. I'll give it that. It's deeper than friends by default. But on the same note, who else is gonna deal with this kind of bullshit? I mean, let's be real.
I mean, we did bring you on.
When I chose my best friend, I knew like there was only a very limited number of people that would be willing to put up with it. And so I made sure to search out the right guy. And so for that, Caver deserves much praise.
He's already paid the iron price. He's
The Iron Prize, yeah.
yeah.
So you're not offended by that, Soy, not being Toarn's best friend?
Oh no, not at all.
I mean,
Oh,
It's
no,
not a
that's
role
fine,
many
man.
desire.
you didn't see Toarn jamming the knife into Soy just now. I mean, that was me. No, Soy's just sitting here going, "I'm good, bruh. I'm good."
I'm over here being like not murdered. This is great.
I mean, Steven and I's relationship was like throughout high school was okay. Everyone, for some reason, a lot of people despised Steven in high school. I don't want to say despised, but like,
Funny enough, they despised our Steven too. Funny enough.
Oh my god! I gotta call his mom because he's definitely not okay. Holy shit!
We don't even know who you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
But Steven was like a lot of people
Watch
just
this
didn't.
cast. We're good.
We
I
didn't
was a
fight
dark
for it. It
horse.
was one of those. He was the one who, in his senior year, everyone was like, towards the end of it, oh, he's not that bad. Like, that's seriously how it went.
Oh man.
Wow.
I was very much a dark horse up until my senior year when they gave me responsibilities, and then they're like, we've given him responsibility and we kind of don't like it, but at the same time, he's learning.
Yeah, you did.
Careful, it's learning.
What kind of
exactly.
What kind of responsibility? What
He
did
was
they-
section leader.
I was in
Oh,
charge
in
of
Ba-
all
And
And
then
they-
you want to know what happened the following year? Literally, one of the people who came back to help teach the marching band, when I became section leader, was like, Well, Dev's really good. He's not like Steven. That was literally
I
one of the comments.
antagonized being funny. I
That
antagonized
was-
everyone.
Well, the
And you
thing
guys
is,
say,
Steven,
I mean,
you made
wow.
things entertaining. Like, I'll
Yes.
say that. But
Well,
one of the problems was...
Okay, I'm gonna be really real quick.
Hit me.
Whenever Toarn went away from us and disappeared and all that good shit,
Are
Legit
you talking
people
about
at our
middle
school thought he
school
was
or
dead.
high school or high school?
High school.
basically from the second half of high school on.
Okay.
Legitimately, people thought he was dead.
Oh yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is how, in the absence of just the pure toxicity that is Toarn, every one of us developed a mean streak where we just like fucking just talk so much shit about each other. Simply because he wasn't around anymore to do it for us.
Well, with the thing with Steven was that, like, I'll say this, our high school didn't exactly bring up good leadership qualities from the get-go. And there were certain other factors that happened, and it's just like, one of the problems that I had to deal with the following year was that everyone was like, yeah, we're just going to be really obnoxious the entire time for, band. And I'm over here like, we can't do that if we want to, because the year that Steven was section leader, and this isn't his fault, it was also just a shitty show that we chose. We did not do well that year for marching band. It was a really, it wasn't a bad set of music, but it just did not work for what they wanted it to be.
So what you're saying is that your all's band thing went over about as well as our middle school like theater project.
That year, yes. The year before that and the year after that, we fucking aced it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and it's not Steven's fault. Like, I want to make sure that's clear. But Steven didn't help. It wasn't until after the marching band season when we did Fiesta Bowl that Steven was like, all right, we're stepping up. Which was cool to see. I'll say that, Steven. It was cool to see that because you fucking stepped up. When Fiesta Bowl, Steven. You did what you could with what was given to you. I will say that there were two people in the trombone section that were not great followers. Having dealt with them the following year.
They were my favorites.
I know they were, but they did not make me try, because like one of them thought he was the best, the hottest shit ever, and was the best trombone player ever.
And going to college hasn't fixed that at all.
Fun.
Yeah.
And then the other one was I don't know how to describe him other than he is just this asshole who feeds into that dude's ego the entire time. Like, yeah, you're the hottest shit. All these other people don't deserve what they've got. You deserve to be the section leader. Don't listen to Dev. Dev's an idiot the entire time. And that like went through the entire year, which was fun.
We had a similar asshole, only he fed into his own ego.
Which one?
Okay, that's a fair question.
Is it the one I'm thinking of?
I doubt it because though I know who's first on your list, and it's not.
No, mine is that color.
Whatever color that is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's who I think you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah, the one I dislike doesn't have an ego because he's fuck. If he had an ego, that'd
He's
be sad.
delusional.
Oh, yeah.
You want you. Okay, yeah. So yeah. We are on the same page.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to know, bro. It's fine. It's fine.
Still, the highlight about
It is not shit you had to deal with, and be grateful.
The highlight of my life so far has been walking into Walmart and seeing one of the people I detest with every fiber of my being in two slings, one on each arm, in a cast. I was like, what the fuck? Did you like go at it too hard? Did you start a fire on your dick or some shit?
That is so dark. That is
What?
that the highlight of your life is watching one of your broken arms. Like that's
Dude,
pretty dark.
I mean, you cut out. I don't know what you said.
He's saying you're a dark motherfucker, is what he's saying.
Nah. I learned from the best.
Touche.
I have never reveled in the pain of my enemies.
haven't lived.
I have.
That's
It's been
probably
pretty great.
a lot, but I'll let you have it.
I'm about to say, no, that's a total fucking lie. I'm not letting him have it.
Wait a second, you were in the military. What the fuck?
When I was in the military, my enemies weren't in pain for long. It was pretty quick.
Well, if we're being honest, like the dude's entire life is a pain.
He's
So
not wrong.
I've never
But we're not
leveled
gonna-
in anyone's pain.
I'm sorry, I'm not drunk enough yet to go into old war stories, so we're not gonna talk about that.
Damn it.
Probably for the best.
How drunk do you gotta be?
not very.
Not on stream.
Yeah.
That
Good way of
drunk.
putting it. Well,
Oh, boys.
yeah.
So we circled back to death. Does that mean we end the podcast
I
here?
think so.
No,
We've-
no, we do not. We do not end the podcast on a death note. We
We've-
just don't do it, boys.
Let's talk about anime.
The best fucking Netflix movie ever. Just because it pisses me off so much.
Goddamn flashback there. Holy shit! I went back.
Just went back to fucking.
And in case you're wondering, Dev, in case you're wondering, yes, I did it on purpose.
I know you did. That was the worst part. I just went back there.
You know, I've never seen.
I
like, an
wanted to
actor-
comment on your joke, but my brain was just like, I'm back in the movie. No.
You know, I've never seen someone go through an episode of PTSD, and it terrifies
Yeah, you have.
me, to be honest. It terrifies me. Like Dev,
I literally froze there. I'll be honest. Like that was.
you froze and your eyes widened and you just started screaming.
It's just the rage boils back into me when I think about that film. All right, I can't help it.
See, and now that we've got Dev well and truly pissed off, and there's an actual humorous note, now we can stop. If you
No. What about Full Metal Alchemist?
That's not that bad. That's the big dude with the big mouth going.
Yeah. We still
And now that we have sufficiently made Dev,
Someone clip that, please.
please,
I'll
please, because we
I don't
need
give a
it
fuck.
on a soundboard ASAP.
I'll put it on the soundboard. I have the soundboard right here. So send me the clip. I'll record it late. I'll get the thing there.
All right, everyone. This has been Har Har. This has been our weekly podcast.
What are you doing?
Starting the outro. Let's go. Let's go.
But I wanted to talk about You versus Wild, the Bear Grylls Netflix show.
I was. You're not the fucking host of this shit. I don't go on a T-pop and go like, all right, we're wrapping up. Let's go.
You actually have done that before.
I did host T-Pop
I was
once.
there for it.
Okay,
When I was
to-
hosting
to-
it.
Okay, no, to be fair, yeah, but say he was like the host, as in, hey, his computer and the internet isn't Garbo. So that was
If I'm
It
the
was a
guest on
joke.
there, I don't.
that was his host.
It was a joke, Dev. It was a joke.
I just.
You have to remember, every joke you have to tell Dev it's a joke.
Jesus, Dragon! Holy fuck!
Damn it!
I mean, I know it's not true. So,
God.
Whoa!
I know how I react in those
Shit.
situations.
Wow.
Thank you. Anyways,
I ordered my new mic while on the podcast today, so or mic cable. at
There
least.
you go.
So
awesome.
Good stuff.
yeah, it'll
Anyway.
be here by the 1st.
At least some of us have.
Damn,
Had
that's
better
a
use
long
of our
wait.
time.
A little bit.
All right. Well then.
6 days. Yeah, I don't have Amazon Prime anymore. I couldn't afford it.
All
What do you
right.
want?
Okay,
do you
I'm
want from me?
sorry, I forgot, sir.
I'm poor
Oh,
now. Damn it.
You insensitive
I
douche.
know I'm just a raging cunt.
I mean,
so,
if
I don't
somebody
know.
would
Clip that too,
like,
so we can
record
have
videos
video.
so I can-
I don't know,
graphic
man.
saying
I don't know,
Dev
man. Cunts
exited
get
it.
fucked.
I mean,
Oh.
only a few months ago, so
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
we're done
I'm
here.
your host.
We are done.
Make sure you check out Har Har HQ on Twitter. That's where you can find all of us. Liz is in charge of that as well. She'll, post something random every day, and it's pretty awesome. You can also check Critically Casual out on Sundays over here on the channel, and G-Pop Third Player Optional on Wednesdays. And then we have this one on Thursdays. That's what today is, right? Yeah. Sorry, I forgot what today was.
Today is Thursday.
And then make sure you also check out our YouTube, is where you can check out anything you missed throughout the week. So, thank you all for watching. Do we have anything we want to plug?
No.
Our personal shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna start hardcore game night at some point soon.
Yes, we have that almost. We've got a lot of it finished. We just need to finish one thing.
I actually, so we are taking part in the charity stream here in a little bit, here in the next month, and it is to support anti-bullying, both in real life and cyberbullying. We'll post actual details once we figure out what time slot we're going to be in and where you can actually find us on the channel. The Twitch content creator who runs the stream, his name is the Twitch handle is I'm Sick With It, so you can go and check that guy. He's actually a pretty cool dude. But we will be on there for a time slot to be discussed after stream, because
we discussed that.
I'm going to message. We never discussed on an official. We never actually landed on a time, so I'm going to message a guy a time tonight, whether people like it or not. I'm going to message him a time. You didn't.
I was about to say, I could have sworn we selected a time there.
Yeah, we did.
We did. If I go back,
I know what time I said, so we'll discuss that later.
We'll
Anyways,
discuss it later, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't believe we did. Anyway, please come and support that. It's, for me personally, that really hit me hard, and so I'm looking forward to being able to do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. I got a movie to go run to though, so I'll see you guys later.
I switched screens for just a second. Dev was not in Captain America gear, and I come back and this shit happened.
We will
What?
see you guys Sunday for the Endgame talk. So.
Oh shit! I gotta make something. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wait, it's plugging individual channels.
Toarn already got that in the chat.
Toarn already did.
We got the stuff. But all
All right.
the stuff is on display in the chat.
Fine.